Hey everybody, it's Redfirefly with another video. Actually, yesterday when I was done doing my tutorial videos on how to do cannon rushing, I decided that I was going to play some 3v3s, and this is actually an example of a really good cannon rush done with a proxy pylon outside of the base. That way you can buy yourself a little bit of time to attack your opponent and take them out without them noticing that you are there. So if you could see right here, I am going on down, and I decided to go for the middle one. The reason I decided to go for the middle opponent is because the Zerg decided that he wanted to do Zergling Rush, and it's a lot easier for him to attack one that is closest to the main wall, and that's this one right here, which is Nakmachine. So HolyCrow decided that he is going to do the normal build, which is fine. So I start with my proxy pylon right here. It's close enough to the edge, so if you see here that the force field or the energy field does overlap with the upper level. And then I build my cannon, and then I head over this way to get in. I have my fingers crossed that they don't have a wall off yet. This early in the game, it's hard to say. There's like a 50-50 chance that they have a wall off. And of course, they do see me and they send someone my way. But by the time they come over, I already have my cannon ready to go. And then my typical build for a cannon rush is one pylon, two cannons. So right here is my two cannons, and I'm building my second pylon and my third cannon. So you can see here that my allies are very impressed. And I don't even know why Yellow even sends one Marine over, because how much damage can one Marine do? The thing I want to point out here is that I give props to Sunrostern for creating cannons here to try to overcome mine. But the best way for me to overcome that is to build more cannons to go against them. Because cannons can only attack one thing at a time. So as you can see here, I'm building around him in order to slow him down. At that same time, my ally is attacking the third one instead of the first one that I thought he would attack. So we have the Zergling Rush going on here. The Zergling Rush goes straight for the mineral line. That's what you should always do, is go straight for the mineral line. He has quite a few here of Zerglings. This game is actually very successful. And again, why would you send Reapers into a bunch of cannons? I don't get it unless it's only one cannon. One thing they do successfully is kill off my probe right here. But by then it was pretty much game over for Sunrostern. He does have an extra base being built right here. I don't remember vaguely off the top of my head how we get rid of it, but we do get rid of it. Early on in this game, we attack everything. We slow down 2 out of the 3 opponents, and that's still left our ally here, who is HolyCrow, to build a normal build. And as you can see here, he actually built his things down here. Oh, my poor little probe is gone. But as you can see, I have cannons right here. His mineral line is not going to last, and he does have a decent economy going on here, but not too strong. So HolyCrow comes in, helps finish off Sunrostern. I'm going to speed up this game so that you just see how the ending goes, but the whole purpose of this video is to show you how to do this right here, which is the whole cannon rushing from behind, which is pretty successful. And during this time, I decide that I need to work on expanding. So I actually do expand with Redfirefly in this game. You don't want to go all cannons throughout the whole game, because at that point it doesn't do much for you. So, and the thing I like about this is that these 2 games that I played yesterday with randoms, I actually communicate with my ally. There's one game I have where I actually sucked, and everyone was like, I don't see how she even got into this game. It's true. I made some really bad judgments, and that's fine. I'll show you that game too, just for the satisfaction of whoever made comments about how I sucked. That's fine. So this game, we have Element, we have Sunrostern, and we have Nakmachine versus us, which includes Veridian, me, HolyCrow, and then me, Redfirefly. I'm fast expanding. We have the upper hand. So if you look at resources here, I'm doing well, my ally's doing well, my other ally's doing well. Purple is really not doing so hot right now. Neither is orange. And those are the two people that we attacked early on in the game to slow them down. If you can slow down your opponent, you're golden. And then yellow is the strongest out of all of his allies, and he's the first one to leave because of Muta's attacking him from behind. And then Sunrostern leaves the game. He's pretty much all out, and that leaves Orange. I give props to Orange, again, for staying, but he's going to need some more pylons if he wants to build any more. So he builds some things here. He tries to take us out. He doesn't have Blink. I don't see why you would make Stalkers without Blink. It's sort of ridiculous. At least, nope. His Zealots don't even have the upgrade there, too. It's a pretty much lost game in this point. I'm amazed it's continued on for another 3 minutes. And then what am I building? I am going air to finish him off. If he's going to be that stubborn, I'll finish him off with air. The thing about him is that he has 2 bases going for him. This one, well, not anymore, and this one. So he had a bunch of minerals going on. I sent some gas to Veridian, and pretty much this game is game over. You gotta admire him for staying for so long. Alright. So, this is a bad thing on my point, where I have way too many probes going on here. So I eventually build a 3rd base. Because if you have too many probes mining one area, it's really not doing anything. It's just an extra unit space that is taking up, and it's not mining where it should be mining. Everybody's attacking for all edges. Poor Element. Get props to Element for staying so long, but poor Element. I'm taking this out. I think I was going to build a base right here. So we're continuing on. Element's holding on to the last thread of life that he has. Yeah, I have a slight cold today, guys. But who cares? And Element leaves the game. End of game. Alright, thanks for watching, and remember to please subscribe to our channel and visit our podcast and website at NewbCastGaming.com.